Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer, and we are returning to the island of Jima. Now it is D-Day +9, and our American Marines have punched a hole into the defensive line here of the Japanese forces, the second defensive line actually, right over here close to airfield number 3. So we have conquered airfield number 1, we have conquered Mount Surubayachi. We have conquered airfield number 2, and we're now progressing on to airfield number 3. Historically, that was taken on D-Day +12, so we might be slightly ahead of schedule, but we're also suffering an enormous amount of casualties here. So that is the next objective. Let's see whether we can take it. Yeah, we've just won over here, so let's see what the Japanese are doing. We have a replacement phase here, so let's see what we can do in that regard. So I would prefer if we could reinforce a couple of guys over here on the far bank up there to maybe get a little bit of a stronger punch against some of these guys. Especially this machine gun corps here has been such a menace that I'm really not happy about these guys. You know what, these guys I think we want to pull back potentially as well, so that we are a little bit stronger over there. So if that's the case, then let's see whether we can do a little bit more here to maybe spread out the load and get a couple of guys to be a little bit stronger. Let's send one of you towards the 5th Infantry Division over there. Then I think we can reinforce the 3rd Division over here a little bit. And let's also send some love towards the 4th Division, because you guys have been fighting quite hard, so that I think is alright. Let's see what the Japanese are going to do at night over here. They're going to attack over there, killing our troops. Another attack over here. Further casualties on our side. Typically their night attacks are not that effective, but this time around they seem to be pretty bad. Yeah, 183 casualties on our side. That is not great. Anyway, we are in the support phase, so we can allocate some support to our units, and I think we have to think about that a little bit. So I would love to break through over here on the northern flank, but that just doesn't seem that possible right now. So let's see what we can do instead. I think we're definitely going to reinforce these tanks, because they will need to move up in some fashion. I think these tanks over there are fine. You guys might want to move up at least by 1 point. This guy over here is still weird because he's sort of locked in place. I think these guys will remain where they are, so we don't need to be too concerned about them. On the other hand, we've also got the 4th Division down here. We've got a lot of tanks on you guys, which we're currently not using that well. So maybe do we want to pull off from here, send the 3rd Division into there, and send the 6th Division, the 4th Division here into this breach a little bit more strongly? Well, we might want to do that. On the other hand, also these guys here will need to withdraw, and I think they will come under a lot of fire when they're doing that. So let's reinforce you. Let's also reinforce you, because you'll be the one that is going to be sent in, so I think that's alright. We're going to reinforce or support these tanks, because they are going to probably come around over there. And I think then on a couple of these guys here from the 3rd Division, who are probably going to move up a little bit. So yeah, I think that's going to be alright, because you guys will be channeled through there, and that's going to be alright. Then I think we need to reinforce one of you guys so that you can come up over here, maybe replace these guys here on the front line. So I think that should be okay. You, I think, are going to stay right where you are. The question is, do we want to move you up? And I think potentially the answer is yes, because we probably want to move you into the rear over here once we are a little bit more capable of breaking through there. Yeah, I think that's going to be alright. A lot of you guys are suffering a little bit from the situation, so let's see what we can do about that. And up over here, you know what, you probably need to withdraw as well. Got a good number of guys here from the 3rd Division who should be ready to engage. Yeah, let's get these tanks stuck into there, so that should be alright. Let's allocate more support here on the 4th Division, because you will need to come through there. And then we're potentially going to channel all of the 3rd Division through here in their entirety. And I think that might be alright, yeah. If we can, we are going to send some troops down here, but I think there will potentially be some Japanese over there. So we'll need to be mindful about that. Right, marine movement phase. So there we go. You guys over here, I think I want to withdraw you basically. So let's get you towards the rear over there. You're going to be shot at, but I think that's alright. Yeah, so you're fine over here. Right, let's get another group then. That's potentially you guys. You will need to move by these guys because there's just no other way. So let's move you up there. You're being supported, but you're still suffering some fatigue damage, which is not great. But what can we do? Right, yeah, so at least you're now stuck in there, so that's nice. Let's move you up to see what we can expect over here. Okay, so as expected, there are some rear line defenses over here. Not much that we can do about that, but I suppose we can move up over here. See what we can expect over here. So no further defenses over there, at least, so that's nice. You did take some casualties there, even though you were supported, so that's not good. On the other hand, we do have some further troops over here. So you cannot get over there, but you could get over here. So let's move you there. And a little bit to the south here. If we can avoid, I would like to not be shot at by you, but potentially there's going to be someone over here. On the other hand, it will be useful to know about that as well, so... Let's see. There's potentially going to be one over there. Yeah, there is, of course. So we're going to get you stuck into there. Because ultimately I want the 5th Division to attack the headquarters of General Karibayashi over there. One of the best generals, of course, the Japanese had historically. At least one very good one in terms of the results that he did achieve for the Japanese in this conflict. Right, so I suppose we can get over here. It would mean being shot at by you and potentially someone over here. But at least we would be able to get stuck in there a little bit, do some damage against these guys. And I think that would be fantastic. Let's try to walk across here. Well, there's no way we can avoid the fire by this guy, so I think we'll just have to accept that fact. And potentially one over here. Yeah, as we thought. And then you can get stuck in there. So yeah, we do have at least a decent amount of firepower concentrated on this sort of picket position over here in front of the main line there. So I think that's great. Right. I would very much like to take this guy out because he is just so amazingly annoying. There's no way we can move you anywhere else, so yeah, I think getting over here would be fine. Okay, let's get there. Of course you're going to be fired at by this machine gun, but still, we do need to take him out. There's just no way I'm going to accept that these guys are going to be able to fight us all the time. And he's impeding our advance significantly. There's very little we can do to advance over here unless we do take him out. Now you guys are fine over here. You are more or less fine there. We still only have you to support our troops actually. So where do we want to place you? And I'm thinking over here might be fine so that we have some way to support you and you. The other alternative would be over there, but it means being fired at by a lot of guys. So I'd rather not have that. And I'm not going to send troops from the 5th Division over there, so yeah, I think over here is going to be alright. You can sort of take the direct route there because these guys will fire at you anyway. Yeah, so that's alright. That's a good situation there. Right, now I want to move my headquarter up a little bit over here so that you can support these guys. So this is going to be hex number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So that basically means you will be fired at by at least this gentleman over here. And actually this one as well. And I did not support the headquarter division there. So that's pretty bad because it might mean you're going to be out of fire over there. But I still think we just need to try to do that. At least you'd be somewhat on a hill there, so that'd be nice. Yeah, but notice how well the Japanese have positioned themselves. You know, we can't just push through over here. So they're sort of in this checkerboard formation. Right. Yeah, I think there's no way around this. We do need to be here. Great. Okay, so you at least have not been taken out, and that is a good effect there. Yeah, so you are commanding all of the places that I need you to command, so that's nice. You guys are alright over here. So we could withdraw a couple of these guys, but then they would become... They would get under fire, so that's not necessarily ideal. You're sort of a dead token anyway. You guys are all alright. We don't necessarily need to move you up. Okay, but I do think you want to potentially pull back a little bit. Right, let's send you up over there next to the headquarters. Hopefully not taking some casualties, so that's nice. Yeah, I think that's great. And then we're going to send you into there instead. Because you're a little bit fresher than that, so that should be okay as well. Right, I like it. Then we've got these guys over here. Let's try to pull them back as well. Okay, some more fatigue, but that's alright. Fatigue is not that big a deal. Let's send these guys in instead. And that should be alright. Good. Ah, damn it. I did not want to send you there. Right. Nevertheless, let's try to get you down here. Into there. And just want to keep you in command range, really. And I think we can't really pass through here. So you're going to be fine just where you are there. Fantastic. Okay, so I think the 5th Division does have a decent job over here. Let's have a look at the 3rd one then. I think we definitely want to start an attack here on airfield number 3 as soon as possible. So let's try to send forces that way, and let's try to avoid getting under fire from a lot of guys. And I realize we won't be able to do that because this guy is over here. Damn it, I should have moved you somewhere else. Okay, so there's no way I can... You're either going to be fired at by this guy or by that guy down there. Okay, so let's accept that you're going to fire at him. Going to cause some fatigue there. Going to move sort of bunny hop all along here. If we want to send you over here, you're going to be fired at by all of these 3 guys anyway. Ouch! Okay, let's still send you here. Right, that's not ideal, but it's just what we're gonna have to accept. Right, let's send you here as well. Another casualty there. That is not good. That is not just not going good. Okay, in that circumstance, you know what? Let's send you to the rear of this guy here. So that at least we are capable of doing some more damage there. Right. Come on, don't lose units. Don't lose strength points here. They are very hard to replace. Right, I think we can get down here and then get under fire from there. And I potentially want to keep you over here. Yeah, I think I like that. You're relatively fresh, you can attack these guys right away. So that's fantastic actually. You're all from the 3rd, but you're all kind of weak. Or exhausted. Except for you. Well, since we do need to come here anyway, I think it's fine if you're going to get fired at by this guy. Let's get over here and then we can put a tank here. Even though that means a lot of fire on that tank. But conversely it also means supporting at least 3 units there, so... Nice. Okay, so no fatigue on this guy. That does mean we can place this tank over here. Oh, tank losses there. Not great. Even though you're supported. Okay, I like that positioning. So, let's see who else is available. Right, we've got you guys over here. So I suppose we can send you backwards. And yeah, I think that's alright. Yeah, so you're going to be fired by this guy. Alright, let's get you over here. Let's send you north. Yeah, we can only send you across there. It would have been great if we hadn't placed that guy over there, because then we'd be still able to channel troops in there. Well, I suppose being fired at by this guy is slightly less worse because you're only strength 2. Whereas this guy is strength 3. Over here you'd be fired at by you, so let's get down there. Then over here. And then into there. Okay, so interestingly enough, no further fire from the south down there. But it would be great if we could send more troops here. Well, one over here would be fantastic, so that we are doing more pressure against you still. Well, who else have we got though? You are pretty fine. So we're going to walk you up over here. Then across there. One more battery that is strictly required. Let's get you down here. Into here. Okay, no fatigue yet. That's good. There's probably going to be one over here. I can't imagine there isn't going to be. But still. Nice. Okay, fine. That is a good move there. So I like to see this. If we could place a tank over here, that'd be fantastic too. So yeah, let's try to get the tank out of here. Around there. Up over here. And remember, there's no movement restriction in this game. Which is kind of fun, actually. Because you are very flexible at moving your guys around. Right, you're definitely going to come under fire from you, so I might as well do that over here. And then the same over here. Okay, nice. I like it. We've got the 3rd Division very well stuck in over here. It's a very limited front line, but I still think it is pretty appropriate there, so that's nice. Okay, you, my friend, on the other hand, need to pull back. And actually, we do need to bring up the headquarter unit as well, because we do need it to be over there. Right, okay, let's take the same route over here. Let's bring you up over there. Be fired at. But then let's get to a more central position here. Do we want to be here? Now I want to avoid being in any position where we would be blocking the movement of our troops. Which would actually be any of these positions. Unless we do get fired up on a little bit more. And I think over here would also be fine. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, let's get over there. So that's nice. Good. So 3rd Division, very well positioned over there, I think. Right, you do need to come out of here though, because you're just way too weak and you're actually being killed. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Very low fatigue on you. Nothing we can do about that necessarily. Right, do we want to actually move you up? Potentially not. Okay, let's get you in over there instead. And then let's come very close to our headquarter unit here. So I think this is alright. Yeah, there we go. Anyone else from the 3rd? You here? Well, to rest up, I think you need to be within the command range here. So let's actually get you over there, because I think that way you'll not get under fire. And you know what? You can actually go here, I believe. Yeah, so that's nice. Good. That does leave you guys over there, but I think you'll be alright. We don't need you necessarily now anyway. You do need to pull back though. Can we get you anywhere sensible? Well, you'd get under fire anyway, so let's get you over there. Why not? Okay, and you can rest up over there. That's gonna be alright. Yeah, fantastic. So that does leave the 4th Division over there, down here. And I think what we're going to do is, first we're going to pull you back. You're going to come under fire for that. But at least you're not taking any casualties, and that way you can rest and repair. Let's send you instead into here as well. Oh, Jesus. All of these casualties, but I think there's just no way how we could avoid these in principle. I mean, we do need to fight these troops, so yeah, I just don't think there's any way how we can, strictly speaking, avoid that. Right, let's get you into there. I mean, we can't generally avoid closing in with these guys. Do we have anyone who is protected? No, we do not. Okay, so let's just get you into there. Right, so you're dealing with this relatively well, I think. I also saw you guys down here. You're fairly well organized. So firstly, let's simply get you up here. So that we are at least closer to the front here. Although I don't necessarily think you need to be in the front lines itself, but I just don't want to forget about you. Right, so again, not gonna attack over there. So you guys are mostly fine actually. I think what we could do though is take one of these groups, who's a little bit stronger maybe. Also we do need to get our tanks stuck in there. So that we are supporting these guys. All of these guys here are supported, so that's fine. Yeah, that is a very good position for you. But let's take you guys over here. Let's see whether we can't come around these guys. Yeah, you're going to come under fire from these gentlemen there, but I think that's alright. At least you might be able to create another breakthrough over here. And that way we can bring our troops up a little bit more safely. And actually I should have sent this guy over here, now that I think about it. Well, I mean, I can still do that with another guy from the 4th Division. Right. No one is super strong. You're a little bit exhausted, but not too much. So let's actually try to bring you over here. Now you're very exhausted. Well, not great. Okay, let's get another one in step then. You can stay where you are. You guys on the other hand, do go over here. And let's see whether we can get you into here without too many casualties. Or fatigue. Yeah, well, it's better than nothing, so yeah, I think that's gonna be alright. Next one up is the tanks. You're not protected currently, but I still think it would be great if we could defeat these guys here a little bit more aggressively. Especially these machine guns there are super annoying. No, actually these guys here are more annoying because they are blocking in our way into here. Yeah, but soon we also have to consider these guys there. Maybe we can go around them? On the other hand, if we can take out at least some of these fields, I think we will be fine and we'll be able to send a lot of guys into here to take these guys out potentially. Well, at least we do need to take them out there. Anyone else who's at least a little bit strong? You might be. I don't need you to pass by the machine guns there though, so nevertheless you could get over here, couldn't you? Maybe. Gonna come under fire twice. No, 3 times actually. You do need to pass by these machine guns. Still, you are capable enough of closing in with these guys. So that is nice. Yeah, and once we have taken them out, I think we can send at least 4 troopers on these guys. And then slowly make our way through here towards this point there. And we're gonna ignore all of this strong point there. Okay, that's great. Could we try to send someone over here as well? Well, we might, and in that case you would have a much better chance of defeating these guys. So yeah, let's try to pull you around there and see whether that is going to be possible. Right, so we will come under attack from someone, but I suppose it would be just as fine to get under attack by these guys there. Well, that was stupid. Okay, let's get over here. You're gonna come under so much fire that I think you will be extremely fatigued once you reach over here. No, you're actually doing fine. Still, I think that's great. Good. Yeah, and at that point we might come around and defeat these guys here as well, if we can pull off something against them. So that'd be nice. That'd be mighty fine. Right, let's pull up the division headquarters of the 4th division over here. Simply so that at least once one of these guys has been defeated, we will also be able to be a little bit more aggressive there and have some lines of communication, and I think that's going to be alright. Good. You guys are all fine, so let's move you up. Let's not keep you on the beach there. Not sure where the beach technically ends, but I think somewhere over here potentially. Right, so that's fine. Good. I like it. Yeah, we are close to airfield number 3, which we are supposed to capture within 2 days now. This is a very strong defensive position, but the 3rd Infantry, the 3rd Marine Division does have a lot of capabilities here. A lot of you guys are defensively supported. You guys do have tanks in your support. The 4th Division is breaking through down here. I think they should be able to deal with these guys at least. 5th Division will hopefully at least take these guys out. That's going to be taking... That has taken way too long anyway. And then over here we might also be doing not too badly. And then we can start to position the 5th in attack plan there. That being said, I think this is a very good place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.